thread my way through this. Hold on, don't be turning on yet. I can never keep a straight face.
Okay, you ready?
No, hold on. I'm gonna act like I'm trying to talk to you. Hold on.
You ready?
Go ahead.
What do you remember most about coming here for this Thanksgiving?
Let's see. It had to be the drive down Tully. I remember I started out. I went down Roseburg, and usually I get to college, and usually I turn north. For some reason, this time I kept going straight down Roseburg. I got to Tully, then I went north. The traffic was moderate. It wasn't heavy. It wasn't light. It was moderate, and I made pretty good time. So I was real happy. By the time I got here, I was real happy because I made good time, and it was a new route. So I remember that quite well.
How far did you have to travel to get here for this Thanksgiving?
That's a tough one. Let me think. It was probably 4 miles. It had to be, yeah, it was about 4 miles.
Where are you likely to be next Thanksgiving?
Well, unless I'm in some kind of a federal detention center or something, I imagine I'll probably be in the same place I'm in here, and probably travel the same distance to get here.
Do you know if Brad has a girlfriend?
I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know.
What do you think is Brad's very best quality?
His best quality or his worst?
His best.
Oh, I'll have to think about that. Probably his incredible likeness to me. It's probably what's on top of the heap, in my opinion.
What do you think is Bob's very best quality?
Bob? Oh, yeah, my notes. Bob's very best quality. Wow. Can we come back? I'd like to come back to that one.
What do you think Brad has to do to get and keep a girlfriend?
Probably study me more and my mannerisms, my lines. I got some good ones, so probably that, I think.
What do you think Bob should do to get and keep a girlfriend?
Plastic surgery? I don't know. That's always an option. It's awful expensive, but sometimes you have to consider that.
This thing out of my pocket.
They don't call me magic. It's not white magic. Vanilla Thunder. The suburban jump shot. How am I doing?
I've got a couple questions I'd like to ask you.
Oh, thank you.
You want to ditch that ball for a second?
Let's go.
Dave,
Yes.
what do you remember most about your trip down here?
The trip down here, the thing I remember the most was stopping at the Wairika Burger King. Thank you.
How far did you have to travel to get here?
I had to travel many miles to get here.
Where are you most likely to be next Thanksgiving?
Next Thanksgiving, I think I would probably be in the house?
Do you know if Tom has a girlfriend?
Tom? I don't think he knows any girls.
Honestly, Dave, what do you think is Tom's very best quality? Dave, what do you think is Tom's very best quality?
Let me. Could you give me 48 hours? Well, he is a male. That's about it.
What do you think that Tom needs to do to get and keep a girlfriend?
Well, did I step in that dog, dude? I did. Well, he might try taking a shower, or he could try. Perhaps he could build himself a prison and put a girl in that. Perhaps if he inherited a large sum of money. That's about it. Is that all, Mr. Williams?
No, I'm not.
What do you remember most, or what sticks out most in your mind about your trip here for this Thanksgiving?
My trip here? Mine was a pretty short trip this year since I only had, I didn't have any place to go.
How far did you have to travel to get here?
I didn't have to travel, Rick. I live here, remember?
Where are you likely to be next Thanksgiving?
I think I'd like to go work at the mission next Thanksgiving. That would be a good thing to do.
Think that'd be a little bit easier for you?
I think that'd be a little easier. Let somebody else.
Do you know if Tom has a girlfriend?
I don't really know, Rick. I don't think so. Not that I know anything about anyway. Maybe he's afraid to bring her home. I wonder.
Honestly, what do you think is Tom's very best quality?
Very best quality. His very best quality, I think, is his tenaciousness. Would you like me to elaborate on that? Well, you know, some people would call Tom stubborn, but I call it tenacious. I think that's a good quality. He'd make a good martyr, I've always said that, because he never gives in.
What do you think Tom needs to do to get and keep a girlfriend?
What do I think he needs to do? I think he needs to stay out of those bars, is what I think. I think he needs to go to the places where the good girls are. Because you see, he's so particular. But I think it's them bars. It's those bars he goes into. I mean, they just aren't conducive to finding a good, solid girl with a lot of integrity and moral fortitude. That's what I think he needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you a couple questions.
Okay. Shoot.
Dad, what do you remember most, or what sticks out most in your mind about your trip here this Thanksgiving?
Well, mainly that it was extremely short.
Well, exactly how far did you have to travel to get here?
Probably, well, from the bedroom to the kitchen, probably be about 15 feet maybe total.
Well, Dad, where are you likely to be, most likely to be next Thanksgiving?
Well, let's see. If I can't go to St. Louis or Miami, Florida, those options being gone, probably will be maybe here. Right here in Modesto, California.
Dad, do you know if Tom has a girlfriend?
Tom, he's got a lot of girlfriends when he closes his eyes and goes to sleep. But as far as one in actual reality, flesh and blood, I don't think so.
Well, honestly now, what do you think is Tom's very best quality?
His best quality would be that he's a very giving person. He gave me $10 to say that.
Dad, what do you think Tom needs to do to get and keep a girlfriend?
Well, he might try working out at the gym for a while. A couple of years of intensive education. He might try obedience school and a total new wardrobe, and I think he might be able to do something in the way of a girl.
Hi.
Well, hi there.
Might I ask you a few questions about this holiday weekend?
Sure.
What do you remember most about your trip here?
My trip here?
Yes.
Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Well,
Wait.
what I remember most is took a long time to get here. My wife and I, Jean, we left early from the house to get to the airport so that we wouldn't miss our flight. Our flight was late, leaving Dallas. We waited around, we got on the plane, we flew here, but we had to circle around and wait to get down. And it was just a long, long, long flight. It took us a long time to get here. That's what I remember most. That's what I'm always going to remember about Thanksgiving in 1998. It took a long time to get here.
Great.
But the price of the tickets was right. It didn't cost anything.
Well, great. Huh. How far did you have to travel to get here for this Thanksgiving?
How far do I have to travel?
Yes.
About 1,700 miles.
700.
By car. I mean, as a crow flies or as a DC-10 flies, probably about 1,500 miles.
Could you convert that to metrics? Or?
Yeah, it's probably about 1,700 kilometers.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, that would be about 2,200 kilometers.
Yes. Let's move right along here. Where are you likely to be next Thanksgiving?
Next Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to be at my in-laws in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Oh.
Sweet Mountain Home.
Well, I'm sure you're looking forward to that. Do you know if Tom has a girlfriend?
Tom, a girlfriend? Give me a break. Are you serious? No way.
Well, stranger things have happened. Honestly, what do you think it would take for Tom to keep a girlfriend? To get and keep a girlfriend?
For Tom to get and keep a girlfriend. Well, they say that fact is stranger than fiction, so it's possible that Tom is capable of getting a girlfriend. I think that for Tom to get a girlfriend, he's got to realize he's human. He's not superhuman. He's got to break out.
Come down to earth?
Well, he's got to realize that he's not 60 years old. He's only 26, and he needs to act accordingly.
Nice. Finally, honestly, what do you think is Tom's very best quality?
Tom's very best quality. Well, you could kind of say what's Tom's quality. It would be just like saying what's Tom's very best, because the pool from which to choose in terms of qualities is, well, to say it was restricted would be overstating the fact. Tom's very best quality. Well,
Would you like me to stop the tape and you could think about it for a couple hours?
well, I'll just think of the first thing that comes from the top of my head. Tom's very best quality is that he thinks he